It is time for the news, and you may know that I've sort of become Top Gear's official map correspondent, and people have now started sending stuff in for me for the show, which is great. Things like this. You know, you can go onto the website of the RAC on the internet to get hold of a route. It's a route planner. Well, Anne Marshall did exactly that, and she's wrote to tell us about it. She said she tried to get from Nottingham to Bideford.
That's in Surrey.
More sort of Devon, mate. But she put in that she wanted to avoid using the M5, which is fair enough, because sometimes you want to avoid a particular motorway for whatever reason. Who'd like to see the route that the RAC route planner advised her to take? Here it is. There's Nottingham. No, because in fairness, it does avoid the M5.
It's across through Ireland, France, and there you are.
Excellent.
But we did actually check this out. We wouldn't just put it up, we did check it out, and that is genuinely what you come up with. There's even a route thing,
Well, it's
isn't
quite
there?
a good system. You don't just get the map, you get written instructions as well, which you could maybe keep next to you in the car. This is it. I kid you not, this is the route.
There's a good... Where's it go? You are continuing. You are entering Cork. You are leaving the United Kingdom and entering France.
I want to get to Devon. I think that's absolutely brilliant. Thank you for sending that.
No, really, thank you. And if anybody can be bothered to look on the internet and find one that's more stupid than this, we'd love to hear from you. Write to us at I asked the RAC for a route to King's Lynn, and now I'm on the International Space Station. BBC Top Gear 201 Wood Lane, London, W127TS.
Yes.
Oh, now, on average, every year, 4 people crash into my garden. 4?
That's more than the national average.
It is, you're
Not
right.
many people have that many people crash into their front garden.
Gets worse. This week, 2. 2 in a week.
In 1 week?
2 in a week. And I think the problem is, they know I live there, and they're sort of, hey, look at me, look at me. And the problem is, OK, can I just explain this? I have been driven round Fiorano in a Ferrari by Michael Schumacher. That was impressive. Watching a Vauxhall Nova bouncing across my front lawn doesn't float my boat.
There's a perfectly simple explanation for this. You bought a house on a tight bend, didn't you? What have you been doing for the last 15 years? Driving round tight bends on television going, power! And then you're surprised when you wake up and there's a Peugeot 106 in your potting shed.
That's a good
wouldn't
theory.
be.
Thank you, James, for that one. Oh, now, Volvo has introduced a new convertible. We've got a picture of it here. There you are.
Yeah, these things start from £27,000 up to 33. This is the T5 version. It's got a 220 brake horsepower, 5-cylinder turbocharged engine.
Best thing, though, is this roof, because, look, they've been to IKEA, haven't they? That is a flat-pack roof.
That's very
Tell it's Swedish. No, it's very good.
Now, yes, the Alfa Romeo Brera, remember that? It was in the studio last series. You two were getting a bit tumescent about it.
Oh, it's fab. The Brera, it's just a fab car.
Quite a nice looking car. I've got some more details of it. Let's have a look at it first. There you are, very pretty. 2.2 litre version. Price will be £25,000.
That's a lot.
It is a lot. That's £3,000 more than a Mazda RX-8. 0 to 60, 8.6 seconds.
That's a lot, too.
That's slow, he means. In fact, it's the same as a 1976 Rover. Still want one?
Yes, I do.
Yep, we do.
It's like Cameron Diaz, isn't it? We know that she's a vegetarian. We know she's a committed eco-mentalist. Would you say no?
No.
You might. That is Cameron Diaz with wheels on, that is.
Have you seen this? There's a survey out this week, OK, that says 25% of British men would rather be a passenger in a car with Jeremy Clarkson than with Angelina Jolie.
Oh, for God's sake.
Let's have a look at Ms. Jolie, just so we can see what we're on about here.
The world has gone mad.
You're with me, aren't you?
Yes, Jeremy.
He'd rather have me than her.
Quite possibly.
Put that wrong.
I'd have guessed that. Look at him.
Now listen, 25% of British men. I have been in a car with Jeremy Clarkson. To be honest, I haven't been in a car with Angelina Jolie, but I'm prepared to take a punt that Angelina Jolie is the better option.
Hey, now, Smart, you know their little plastic cars, OK? They're in serious trouble financially. They're bringing down Mercedes and Chrysler, the joint owners of them. But it doesn't matter, because they've got a new car, and here it is.
Oh, everything's okay.
Everything's okay.
Yeah,
And
be fine.
now, take it away and bring Angelina back.
That's better.
If Smart made that, their financial problems would be over. We've launched a new car, it's called the Angelina. Now, we get literally no letters a week, every week, from people saying, look, I want to go to work, but I want to leave a trail of blue and red smoke in my wake while I'm going along.
Yes, it's not easy if you can't afford a red arrow or if you have no ability to fly one.
However, help is now at hand from Japan, where they've come out with these. These tyres, they say, if you spin them, will emit coloured smoke.
Yeah, now the thing is that this morning, to test this out, we bolted some of those tyres to the back of a TVR, put the Stig in it, and this is what happened. There he is, look, and away he goes. Look!
Hey!
Now, we are told...
That's like a red arrow.
It is. We are told that these tyres do affect handling and performance somewhat, and braking.
Oh, yeah, but what a way to arrive at work.
Yeah, look at the Stig. He's sort of enjoying himself in there, is he? Look at him.
That's a happy Stig.
I'm a red arrow, I'm not a Stig. Look at me.
It's a happy Stig.
Yeah, I'm very happy. They're about, 200 quid a pop, aren't
Yeah,
they? 200 quid. So if you want to do that, there you go.
They could use those when they need a new pope.
What, and they have the coloured smoke?
Yeah, up the chimney.
What, so he gets some little Italian pikey in his Fiat Uno in a fireplace somewhere in the Vatican. Is he ready? Yeah, right, now!
Now put Angelina back.
Now, there is some talk at the moment about the BBC dumbing down. Yeah. So, we're going to try and do something about that. Sorry, mate. So...